Good morning. Welcome to Norwal Farm. Michael Walsh with Roger Norgel here. It's been about a week, I think 6 days, since the last set of twins was born. So we've got 2 ewes that have lambed. This ewe directly behind me is the Jacob ewe. She is due tomorrow. I thought she's the one that I thought had relaxed hips, but what I think's going on is she has what they call twin lamb disease, pregnancy toxemia. That's a condition where carrying multiples, twins or triplets, and the lambs in the last few weeks of pregnancy require so much blood sugar to grow that it reduces her sugar, and she starts living off of her fat stores. And plus the large size of the lambs reduces the stomach capacity of the mother, so she just can't eat enough to keep up with the demand. So I gave her some propylene glycol. She's been on it now, I think, 4 days. Initially, what I thought was the hip issue was actually probably neurological issues from the ketone buildup from the fat digestion that is caused in pregnancy toxemia. So anyway, we gave her the propylene glycol and some B vitamins. She's eating a little hay, little grain, but not much. So I have continued 2 ounces of propylene glycol orally, morning and night. And you can see there, she's really swollen there behind the vulva. So she's close to lambing. She's due tomorrow. I hope she lambs tonight or tomorrow, because that would be the best thing for her, is to get those lambs out of her so she can start eating again and get going. So the rest of them are looking well. We have 4 ewes due within the next week. So it's like every other day there's one due. So like I said, I hope she lambs tonight, and then the rest of them follow suit. She's kind of holding her tail up a bit there, so I'm hopeful she'll lamb probably tonight or tomorrow, I hope. Anyway, the other Jacob is the boss. She's leader of the flock and out in the field. These 2 separate off from the rest of them. In here, this ewe here is being a real bully. Anything within 20 feet of her, she goes over and butts them, makes them get up. So starting tonight, I'll leave her out all day, but I'm going to put her in one of these small pens. She'll have plenty of room, put some hay in there for her, and just lock her in there so she can't bother the other ewes, because they're close to lambing too. These are the first 2 sets of lambs, and as you can see, I consolidated that into one pen. We call this a small family group. And they're learning where mom is, and mom's learning where the babies are. They're off to a really good start, growing well. I've put these ewes back on grain. We stopped the grain a couple of days after lambing because they have way too much milk for the babies, but they're back up on their full grain ration now, and they're doing well. So they actually have been sleeping in the creep area. They go in there and lay down, and which is kind of nice. I got to get a grain trough up for them. They're probably about the age where they may start nibbling on it. They're not going to eat a lot now, but they are off to a really, really great start. We have had crazy weather this week. Over the weekend, it was in the 40s, and then when it was Monday or Tuesday, it was up to 53. And then it went down to 19 that night. Anyway, yesterday it was in about 20 degrees, but we had 40-mile-an-hour winds. And now today it's currently 14 degrees. So just crazy weather. I wish it would settle down and just stay in the 20s. But so far the sheep are doing well. I had one sheep in here that had a little bit of a cough, number 31. With all this fluctuating weather, that's prime pneumonia weather. And the coughing was getting a little more prevalent, so I gave her an antibiotic injection 2 days ago, and it lasts about 4 or 5 days, and the cough has really diminished a lot, so hopefully she won't need another one. But that's just one thing I was watching for, and she was coughing. None of the others are, so I think she responded well to that treatment. 3 of these ewes here are due in the next 10 days. That one's due in 3 days. That one's due right there, about 11 days. And that one over there is due in about, I think, 5 days. So a lot more udder development, and you can see how rosy they're getting around the vulva there. They're getting relaxed and pinker. So this ewe here, she doesn't have nearly as much udder, and she'll probably go 3 to 4 weeks from now. I got some due the second week of February, and that's probably one of them. But they're coming along really nice. It is the evening of the 15th, and this ewe here is due tomorrow. I'm hoping she'll go tonight. Then there's 3 more that are due within the week, like 1 in 3 days, 1 in 5 days, and 1 in 7 days. So it should be a busy weekend. She looks a little more concave there tonight than she has before, and she's got her tail slightly elevated, so we'll have to watch her close. I don't know that she'll have difficulty, but having had the twin lamb disease, the pregnancy toxemia, she might be having a little bit of difficulty. I penned this lady up tonight. She's got her own private suite. She is the boss, and she goes around and just stirs everything up. So each night we're going to keep her in a pen by herself so that the other sheep can get some rest. She'll try to get out, but she can't. And she'll settle down. She's got some hay here, and she'll be fine till morning. So fingers crossed we get some babies tonight or in the morning. 8:30 at night, and she just had her first lamb. So we'll see if it's 2 or 3. Pretty good size. Probably gonna have big twins. You can see it's black with white on its head. Good sized lamb. This is her 3rd lambing for us. You can see the feet of the 2nd lamb right there. Nice strong lamb. He's standing up within 10 minutes, he or she. And she's going to have another one. I can see the feet. She's busy cleaning this one off. She'll lay down and have it here shortly. All set up. She has 2 lambs, 2 big lambs. The white one's a ewe lamb, and the black one with the frosting is a big ram lamb. Had them unassisted, and they were up right away. The black lamb's been nursing already. Got them tubed, got the cords iodine, so off to a really good start. This is a ewe that had the twins yesterday and had pregnancy toxemia or twin lamb disease about a week before she lambed. Had huge twins for her size. Hasn't had much of an appetite. I gave her some more of the propylene glycol orally today, and also gave her another injection of vitamin B complex. And then I'm giving her this green hay. It's more nutritionally dense. It doesn't have quite as much protein, but she needs nutrients. She nibbled on the grain a little bit. She is eating the hay a little bit better right now. She drank water okay. Doesn't have a lot of milk. I tubed the lambs. They're under the heat lamp there. We'll leave the heat lamp another day. It's not super cold, but they're not getting a lot of milk from her. So I did supplement them with some powdered colostrum again today. I gave them both, 3.5 ounces each. So that'll get them through. I may continue to supplement them a little bit. We've got a Suffolk ewe. I think that's her right there. She scanned for a single, and I think she'll have a single. And I think she's due in about 3-4 days. So we'll see how Patsy comes along. This is the first year she's had 2 live lambs on her. First year she lambed, she had twins, but one of them was stillborn. Last year she had a single. So she may not have enough milk to support 2. And that Suffolk ewe, I know last year had plenty of milk. So I'm thinking we're going to do a wet graft of one of these lambs onto that ewe when she has her lamb. But we'll see. Maybe Patsy will surprise me and come to her milk. But the lambs are doing good. They get up and nurse on her. They're just not getting a lot to eat. You can see the difference in the waters. This is the one that I put the insulation around. It has the floating tank de-icer, and it's doing well. This one is bigger, and it's metal, no insulation. And the submersible is on this end, which that normally keeps it thawed on over where the de-icer is. So this is working because the goats use this one and the lambs use the other one. So it's working pretty well. I took advantage of the break in the weather today. I got up to 30, 31, and that's the Ile de France ram Lambert. And he had an orange crane in before, and you can see right there, I changed it to blue. The ewes were bred on the 4th and 5th of January. They have a 17-day cycle, so any of them that didn't conceive should be coming back in on the 21st and 22nd. So I changed the marker to blue, and I don't have crackers on him yet. I'll put it on him. He's easy to catch. Just put a howler on him, and I'll put the harness on him and put him back in on the 20th. But I caught him today because it's warmer, and that's why I did it today. Better to do it at 31 instead of 11. So get ready for that. Today's the 16th, so 3 or 4 days whether or not these ewes have settled, and hopefully they all have, and then we can pull the rams out and then start shifting some of these pens around. The does are due about a month from today, so we boosted the breeding does that will be having kids today with their Clostridium C&D toxoid and the tetanus toxoid. A couple of these are looking pretty big. That one over there, she's had triplets before. I think all of these have had triplets before. I hope they don't, but twins would be nice. This first one here, this black one just scratching herself. I hope she just has a single. It'd be nice for first timer just to have singles. Very pretty doe. Really like her a lot. So anyway, that's it for the video for this week, or this time. We're in lambing season right now. We've got one due on the 8th. Today's the 16th of January. We've got a ewe due on the 18th, one on the 20th, one on the 22nd, and then I think we skipped 3 or 4 days. So I'll probably just give an update every 3 or 4 days just to keep you updated on how lambing's going. Jacob that had the twins, I may just supplement them with a bottle like we did that lamb last fall. His mom was slow coming to her milk, and we just supplemented him with a bottle, and he got used to coming up to the fence and taking a bottle. So I may just do that with those two, because if you do a wet adoption and it doesn't work, then a lot of times the original mother won't take them back, and I don't want to take a chance on messing all that up. So we'll probably just offer them a bottle and keep giving them a bottle until they quit taking it. I'm hopeful she'll come to her milk, but she definitely doesn't have enough milk now. So anyway, that's it for this time, and thank you for joining us at Norwal Farm, and we will see you next time.